Hello, good one. Welcome to your reading. Let's start by turning into the core energy of your universe. The cards that came out are Nine of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups, and the King of Wands. Right away, I feel it. You are gentle yet powerful. The reversed Knight of Swords shows that you are deeply accepting of different opinions and diverse values. There can be moments of pessimism or a touch of world weariness, but your universe is wide, forgiving, and profound. Within you, opposing ideas somehow blend in harmony. They push your universe forward. Your energy looks like a spiraling nebula, rising upward, moving from one dimension to another, from flat to vivid and full of life. The Two of Cups highlights your openness again. You embrace different cultures and perspectives. And when facing the unknown, you lean instead of stepping back. That's why you'd experience things long before others do. When someone tells you about a mystical moment you already had, you never answer from ego. You smile and say softly, "Yes, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you." You meet both the magical and the shadow moments, the dark nights of the soul, with the same compassion. You sense the subtlest signals. Your hands are warm, your reach is steady, always able to catch fading energies when it drifts away. That takes a stronger inner core, and that's the King of Wands. Your inner world is stable, grounded, endlessly renewing. You understand balance. Your energy expands outward while flowing inward at the same time. So to sum it up, the core of your universe is an expansion filled with warmth, pure but not shallow, strong but never forceful, inclusive yet centered in self. Now let's see how your universe actually works. You've got a Fool, the World, and the Five of Pentacles. First impression. A lot of you may love geometry, space design, or modeling design, because all three cards carry shapes and structure. Your work may involve taking the abstract and giving it a form, like turning formulas into models. There's huge imagination here, but it's not dreamy romantic like an artist. It's quick, clever, and curious, like a scientist uncovering invisible links between things. The Fool is the first major arcana, and the World is the last, so you understand the full cycle, how all things are born from a single point. And that point can be any point, not fixed, not absolute. You often enter a flow state, losing yourself in your thought, almost having an inner fireworks of inspiration. Your universe feels like a game constantly unlocking new features, always discovering new worlds. And the Five of Pentacles reminds us that creation needs a mix of elements, different energies aligning to spark new life. But sometimes you feel something's missing, forgetting that you are the key component. Immersed in your genius, you look outside for answers, but the truth is, you are the source. So once you realize that, you remember, everything, even the chaos, is within your grasp. At the bottom of the deck we have is the Eight of Wands. This represents rapid growth, lightning speed. Combined with the King of Wands earlier, you are the pure, steady, original energy that keeps everything generating. So how does your universe run? It moves through a cycle, from losing yourself to finding yourself again. Your universe is whole, but watch out for the mindset that things or resources live outside you, because your greatest power lies within. Next, let's see who lives in your universe, the beings or energies you attract. You've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Your inhabitants may spend years unsure what truly lights them up. They are drawn to many things, but passions fade quickly. Still, deep down, they know a real calling exists. They can feel that pull, and not knowing makes them restless. Your universe is rich and nurturing, so your people live in abundance. Setting aside external opinions, purely by quality of life, those who dare to chase dreams are already living well. Yet, there's that strange emptiness, material comfort, and emotional void. The feelings are real, strong, and they demand to be heard. As a universe, you understand that your residents have the true emotional needs. They long to feel released, free, at peace. These cards show that they are guided by the pursuit of purity, but they still welcome other experiences, feeding their curiosity, grateful for every surprise and blessing. from nothing to everything. They coexist with wonder and unknown, complete and grace every step of the way. And finally, let's look at the evolution of your universe, where it's heading. You've got Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, and Ace of Cups. And we have the Judgment at the bottom of the deck, a powerful sign of freedom and redemption. Your universe is gathering more and more lucky energy, but it doesn't come from outside. It's generated from within. That's because you're learning your own cosmic rhythm. You know your seasons. When your energy peaks, when to rest, when to release. You make wishes at the right moments, clear your field at the right times. You can literally feel my universe works for me. And that makes you bolder to think, to act, to express. Your cosmic shape is becoming clearer. Your universe shines with compassion, radiant, steady, infinite. At its purest core, there is love, inclusion, acceptance, and freedom. For your final message, we have Pitta. This card represents the fusion of fire and water. Right now is the time to set clear goals and take confident action. You may be called to lead, to share your wisdom and strength, but remember your softness too. Empathy for yourself and others will feed your creativity and let it flourish. So, Group 1, enjoy this journey. It's meant to be lived, not rushed. Blessings to everyone who picked Group 1, sending you cosmic love. I'll see you in the next reading. Hello Group 2, welcome to your reading. Let's first take a look at the core energy of your universe. The cards you got are the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands. Right away, your universe feels alive, vibrant, ever-evolving, and full of motion. The Chariot reveals a strong sense of competition and expansion. As the universe continues to grow, it experiences the constant tension between the highest consciousness and its innate drive to conquer. Through the ongoing cycle of conflict and resolution, your power multiplies. Each challenge makes you stronger, more refined, more radiant. The Wheel of Fortune shows that the formula of your universe follows the law of collective. In the beginning, you may have felt the need to surrender to those greater cosmic patterns, a period of stillness where you learn to understand and apply the universal laws. This is a magical process. You are fully present in it. Yet, it feels like everything is happening on its own, unfolding quietly beneath the surface. You witness the evolution of your universe as both participant and observer, and at some sacred moment, you merge with your own creation. The Four of Wands tells me your universe celebrates victory after victory. Each conflict that arises eventually births abundance, like a new life forming after a volcanic eruption, then follows a long, stable, flourishing phase of growth. From the outside, your universe looks like a signal light, flashing brighter and brighter each time it shines. Next, let's see how your universe operates. The cards we have here are the Hermit, Five of Cups, and the Magician. Your universe is an old soul with a young spirit. Its vibration feels youthful and alive, yet its core is ancient, wise, and deep. Even though it stands as an independent universe, it remains humble and surrendered to the highest collective consciousness. Patience is one of its greatest virtues. It never wavers just because of temporary confusion. The Hermit shows solitude as sacred. Your universe honors silence, filtering out noise and wisdom, keeping what's vibrant, releasing what's chaotic. The Five of Cups reflects the impurities that need to be cleared. Energy is formed naturally through growth or absorbed from outside influence. Through sincere commitment to higher awareness, these impurities are transformed into pillars of strength. Then comes the Magician, the alchemist of your cosmic system. The wisdom isn't abstract or philosophical. It's practical, alive, embodied. It's when action aligns with intention and the body aligns with soul. Through continuous experimentation, your universe generates new energy, births new species, and forms new ecosystems. You might even oversee multiple dimensions at once, observing how they interact and influence each other. In short, your universe runs like a complex experiment, a mystery of outsiders, but perfectly logical to you. You follow the collective laws, yet never lose your individuality. Every fluctuation is not a deviation, but a test, a validation of the original cosmic blueprint, a design only you can understand. Now let's explore the inhabitants of your universe, the energies you'd attract and nurture. You pull the Queen of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse, and Knight of Cups. Your universe is home to many creative, passionate, and deeply idealistic beings. They are loyal both to your universe and to their own hearts, but they often experience moments of misdirection, pouring their creativity and love into the wrong places, wasting their brilliance where it isn't received. Yet, this might be by design, part of your cosmic experiment. The Queen of Wands shows devotion through active waiting, not a kind born of helplessness, but of faith in divine timing. These souls burn with pure fire, never consumed by desire, but refined by it. The Two of Cups in reverse mirrors how beautiful qualities can be misplayed or underused. When one's environment doesn't match their frequency, energy disperses. But again, perhaps that's your universe's way of teaching connection through contrast. Each emotional experience, whether joyful or painful, strengthens the soul's bond with the divine. The Knight of Cups brings a touch of romantic idealism, the willingness to follow a dream no matter how far it leads. This unshakable belief acts like an anchor. No matter how far you residents drift, they always find their way home. And we have the Sun at the bottom of your deck. The message is clear. Your universe power comes from creation itself, not from the content or the result, but from the act of creating. And finally, let's explore the evolution of your universe. You got the Eight of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Cups. The journey ahead grows more intricate, more layered, moving toward compassion, truth, and emotional mastery. As your universe expands, it discovers that creation and destruction are twin forces. There is light, and yes, there is shadow. The Queen of Cups sits calmly on her throne and whispers, "Yes, I know the road to the underworld. I've walked it myself, and tested goodness is beautiful, but incomplete. It lacks the strength that only comes from meeting one's inner darkness. You will witness the rise of complex energies within your universe, forces you can't always predict or control, but don't fear them. You've already anchored yourself with love and awareness. Through experience, your goodness gains depth. Compassion becomes powerful, not fragile." For the extra message here, we got the Manipura. This is the solar plexus chakra. Your light is warm, transparent, and ever-evolving. You are constantly absorbing, refining, transforming, and cycling energy. Stay true to your light. Trust the process of your becoming, because everything, absolutely everything, is worth it. You are living fully in your truth. Okay, blessings to everyone who chose Group 2. Until next time, stay radiant and keep shining in your universe. Hello Group 3, welcome to a reading. Let's begin by exploring the core energy of your universe. The card you draw are Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. We also have the Star card at the bottom of your deck. Okay, at first glance, your universe feels both strong and soft, calm and adaptable, like a being that flows with the rhythm of existence. When the Nine of Wands first appear, I actually mistook it for strength, because it carries a quiet, content power. It's the kind of strength that stays hidden until truly needed, like a switch that only flips on in moments of truth. Although the Nine of Wands often speaks of endurance of hardship, I sense that we haven't had to activate that survival mode for quite some time. Together, these three cards radiate peace and contentment. The Seven of Pentacles shows your universe entering a stable and prosperity stage, everything running smoothly, orderly, and balanced. There's no sense of restless material expansion here, because your universe already has a mature, self-sustaining system. It simply grows and accumulates abundance naturally, requiring only gentle care, not constant defense. Then comes the Ace of Cups, representing a focus on spiritual nourishment and emotional renewal. Combined with the bottom card, the Star, it tells me your universe is turning toward art, inspiration, and higher consciousness. The Ace also brings a new beginning, a shift from a once intense, guarded, and practical nature to a softer vibration, relaxed, trusting, open, safe, and compassionate. The Star suggests that your universe no longer shines in the same dazzling way it once did. The light now flickers softly, mysteriously, but in that subtle glow, it has become a legend, like a universe that once burned bright and at its most radiant moment chose to disappear into serenity. Next, let's see how your universe operates. You put the Five of Cups, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Three of Swords. These cards certainly explain why the Nine of Wands appeared earlier. Your universe once faced great upheaval. That protective energy still lingers, quietly holding space. Your universe operates in its own unique way. Collective laws don't seem to apply here. The Five of Cups shows that your universe doesn't avoid sadness or pretend to be strong. It honors loss and remembers every soul in the story with deep compassion. The reversed Hierophant reveals a spirit unafraid to challenge authority through trial, error, and recreation. Your universe has built its own code, its own faith, and the Three of Swords says that truth matters more here than comfort. Even if truth cuts deep, your universe refuses to live in illusions. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups in this deck represent focus on the present moment. Together with the Ace of Cups from before, it shows that true peace comes not from escaping the past or predicting the future, but from fully returning to now. Your universe transcends the need for time, because when it faces the present, it instantly gains freedom and safety. Now let's discover what kind of beings your universe attracts and what life within it feels like. The cards we have here are the Justice, the Devil, and the Sun. Because your universe is open and non-judgmental, it draws in souls of all kinds, each with vivid individuality. Justice shows that your inhabitants seek fairness and truth. They don't view life through rigid duality. They know that every coin has two sides, and both can be true. Their goal isn't judgment, but acceptance of complexity. The Devil shows that your universe gives your residents the sacred space to face and understand their desires, their impulses, their shadows. Here, they can transcend attachments to the past and fears of the future. And here we have the Sun, the most radiant of all. Tells me that your universe grants them real joy and freedom. No compromises, no denial, no struggle. Just the pure happiness that comes from being fully authentic. Your universe welcomes every personality without labels, recognizing individuality as sacred expression. The sunlight it gives is real, and because it's real, it's liberating. No matter how complex one's nature is, in your universe, everyone stands equally beneath that golden light. Finally, let's see where your universe is evolving toward. We have the Page of Cups, Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Magician. These cards beautifully echo what we saw earlier. Your universe is growing ever more creative and spiritually refined. The Page of Cups embodies pure imagination, the childlike wonder that sees the world with innocent eyes. After all the deep and heavy energy from before, this page brings a return to simplicity, to the heart's original joy. From this, many artists, dreamers, and visionaries will be born. The Eight of Swords in reverse is such powerful energy. It shows liberation from self-made prisons. Every being in your universe learns to free themselves, to walk in truth and openness. And finally, we have the Magician here. This is the perfect female. What was unclear now becomes clear. What once seemed impossible now manifests. This isn't blind wishful thinking. It's creation that flows from awareness from truth. Your universe manifests not from desperation, but from clarity and peace, often realizing unconventional dreams that outsiders might not understand, but which bring lasting harmony within. At the bottom of the deck we have is the Ace of Swords, affirms it all, sharp truth, pure focus, eternal peace. You hold the sword of truth, and with it, your universe rests in everlasting clarity. For the additional message here we have Brahma. This is the god of creation. This perfectly mirrors the magician's essence. You are now vibrating at the highest frequency of creation itself. Whatever you dream, you can bring into form. Okay, blessings to those who chose Group 3. May your universe continue to expand with grace, light, and infinite beauty. See you next time.